Hello, everyone. It's Brenda Miller, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Basking Ridge, New Jersey, and I uh, come online every Wednesday at about 3 p.m. To share with you some things that are going on and things that I'm working on and new stuff. And I have definitely new stuff today. So I'm very excited to share a bunch of stuff with you today. Let's see, today is December 18th. So we're coming up on the holidays, but even more so, we are coming up on Sale-a-Bration, and that happens in January and February of 2025. And with every purchase of $60, you get to choose a free item from a little mini catalog that we have. So, and then we also have a new actual mini catalog. Our January through April mini catalog is also launching in January. All this happens on January 7th. So I have some sneak peeks for you that I want to share and a card idea that will help you use your designer series papers, whether they're the new ones that I'm going to talk about or if they are ones that scraps that you have on hand. So without further ado, let's hop over to my desktop and take a look. So here we are. So these are the catalogs that are launching on January 7th. So this is the January through April 2025 mini catalog, and this is the Sale-a-Bration catalog. Now, I can't show you the inside yet. I'm not allowed to do that, but those of you who have ordered from me in the last year or two, you will be receiving one of these in the mail shortly. They've already been dropped. And if not, if you would like a copy of these and you're in the United States, please feel free to drop me a line. All my info is in the description for this video. So please feel free to do that. So anyway, so what I'm going to share with you today is a sneak peek of every single piece of designer series paper. And the reason I'm doing so is because I want to also talk about my paper share. My paper share consists of a 6x6 sheet of every piece of designer series paper that are in the mini catalog, that are coming to you new on January 7th as well in our online exclusives collection, which you can only see online. And then also, as an extra benefit, there are 3 different designer series papers that you can earn for free with the Sale-a-Bration. Like I said, with every $60 in orders, you get to choose something from the catalog. So I've got those in here as well. And my paper share, it happens, you just need to register by January 5th. It is $38 plus $10 shipping and handling. This is United States only, I'm afraid. But if you are interested, again, please drop me a line, send me a message, DM me, whatever makes the most sense. And we'll go about getting you signed up. So without further ado, let's take a look at all of the paper. Now we're going to go through fairly quickly, but I definitely want you to see each of these sheets that you would be getting in a paper share. So first we have our Floral Delight Designer Series paper. Now these are not in any particular order. So I'm starting with the Floral Delight. This paper is actually 12 by 12. And you can see that it is double-sided. And I'll show you the reverse side. You're seeing it over here, but you'll see it again because that is how I cut them up. And you're going to get one each of each design. But you see, each design is double-sided. So in this case, you're getting 12 sheets. Okay, so these are all the gorgeous backgrounds, different shades of yellow and browns, and they are just going to be so much fun to work with. I can't wait to share this with my seniors, especially. They love bright and sunny cards. So there we have it. In addition, in that same suite, they have the Floral and Gingham Vellum. Now this is really pretty. This is 12 by 12, and I cut them down to 6 by 6, and you get 2 each of the design. So you can see, I'm holding this up, you can see how it's vellum, so you can see through it. So that is a beautiful little gingham. And then a matching flower. So again, vellum. And then this one holding up so you can see the flowers. So very fun to have some vellum involved. All right, so you see you get 2 each of those. All right, next we have, whoops, trying to keep my papers in order here. So next up is the Friends of the Ocean. This is a new suite. So it has, these sea animals, creatures are all very popular. And so this time we've got them in some great fun colors. And again, it's 12 by 12 paper. You get 1 each of both sides of the paper. So you're seeing both. So very fun, very bright. Last time I believe we had some more muted colors. Love the lobster. Might not be as cute as the other lobster that we had, but lobsters come and lobsters go. So anyway, so you see these very fun backgrounds that you can use in coordination with the busier sides of the paper or on their own. Okay, so that is that. Next up, I previewed this last week. This is the Wildflower Birthday Specialty Designer Series paper, and it's special because it has that gold foiling. So really super pretty, going to be great to work with. So that is the sheet number 1. Now, as far as the DSP goes, there are 4 sheets, and you'll get 2 of each so that you get both sides of the paper. So again, here we go. This is now the reverse sides. Whoops, now this is the reverse sides. And we've got some stripes. This is what I used last week. And then what this paper also has is an additional sheet that has these little tags and doodads. So let me show you that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them apart rather than cut it into 6 by 6. I'm going to cut them down so that you get full cards. Now, we usually, when these were designed, these were for pocket pages for scrapbooking, and people have now used them as pieces on card fronts, right? So you could add whatever you want to it, and you get some nice little borders. Here's a great focal point, and then here are 2 tags, and there are twice as many of these. So, but you'll get a full half sheet of that specialty paper, and then there is an additional sheet that is die cuts. And forgive me, it's going to be harder to show, but I'm going to show you that this is half a sheet of the ephemera, and they're just punched out. So we've got some, so every package will be different for my paper share, but you'll get a bunch of these. And if you want all of them, you can just buy the collection. So you see that we've got a cake, we've got some banners, all kinds of different pieces. I believe there are 46 different pieces, or 45. So you'll be getting half of that. I think that was this one. I can't remember. Maybe there's another one in here that has that many. But trust me, you'll be getting half. And so there you go. We've got our little ephemera pieces. So again, this you get less of the designer series paper because these sheets are also included. So, but I think they're even more fun. And just so you know, the reverse side of the one that I've cut into the individual blocks, if you will, this is the reverse side of that, just in case you want to just use that. And that, of course, it's whatever you want. All right. So next up, we have our Storybook Moments collection. We haven't had something really baby in a while, and I think this, it kind of reminds me of Beatrix Potter, right? A little bit. And these are the more vegetables. We do have some vegetables, but at least they're a little prettier, but it goes with the gardening, right? And here's that little Peter Rabbit looking kind of Beatrix Potter. And then this one also has on one side the different pieces that can be cut out. And so they'll all be different. And then this is the reverse side of those pages. And here we go. Cute little houses there. Sometimes turning them over, sometimes not. So great backgrounds. And then this one also has some of those punch out ephemera. And check these little guys out so that you can add them very quickly, make little cards using the ephemera. Now we also have ephemera packs that are going to be available. And this is just kind of getting a little bit of ephemera as part of the matching designer series papers. And in addition, we got a little sneak peek yesterday, demonstrators only, into our new collections for scrapbooking. And this will also coordinate with one of those kits. So I'm very excited about that. Always great to have a good baby child set. This is just a lovely artsy way to do it. Get that little lamb and flower pot. Got a little guy catching butterflies. And here's a butterfly for him to catch. So you can see tons and tons of these little ephemera, and you get half of a full sheet of these that I'm punching out. And so they're going to be random, but they're all adorable with the artwork. Another butterfly. Okay, and I'm trying to keep them in these little baggies so I don't lose them. So there we go. And then next up, this actually coordinates with that same suite. And this is our timeless plaid. So this is 6x6 paper. So when you get this, it will, you'll get 2 of each of the designs. So again, you'll see, you get 1 of each of the double-sided designs because there are 12 different patterns, which is a lot. This is a lot to work with. There are 4 sheets. If you buy the actual package, there are 4 sheets of each, which gives you 48. And believe me, these plaids are going to go a long way. I love that they are a little bit more masculine looking. Some of them could be also used for babies, maybe. But I do love a good plaid, right? We don't always have such great plaids. And next up, I also used last week, and this is the beautiful bokeh. Remember, bokeh is this technique or this look that looks like little dabs of light and different gradient ways. So we have 6 different patterns, and so you're going to get 2 each of these, and again you'll be able to see the reverse side, and again they are 6x6. So these are the bokeh sides, so you can see how pretty they are. I love this look. We used to make our own bokeh paper using white craft ink. And this is just so much easier, right, than making it yourself. And these are the reverse sides, so they coordinate and they also just provide different colorful backgrounds for anything that you might be making. So again, as we flip through the 12 different designs, you can see them there. Now, online exclusives. So on January 7th, there is a whole line of new online exclusives that are launching, and that's very exciting. We've been able to pre-order them, and just some really great designs that'll be out there for at least a year, but you can only see them online. And our online exclusive collection allows us to change with trends and things more easily, as well as inventory issues. So that's why some of these things are just available online. And this is the first one, online exclusive, mixed media florals. This is a 12x12 paper. Love the different designs that we've got here. You can see they're very colorful. And there are a number of things in the suite that go with these to make your creating even easier. So we've got this just along the border. I love that. And these are the reverse sides of those pages. So here we go. Let's see. Again, I didn't put my piece of paper back. So lots of colors. I love that there's a lot of black and white in this one. And then next up, also an online exclusive. This is called Everyday Skies. Now, our scenery type paper is very popular, and so I think this is just another way to share kind of realistic but not realistic, maybe watercolory, of nature in general. So that's where I'm going with that. So let's see, maybe I need to turn the paper this way, but this is, supposed to look like a sky at different times, maybe of the day and different weather. And you can see just how gorgeous those colors are. Maybe a sunset, the blue sky, so pretty there. And this can be used for so many different things as backgrounds. And again, there are 12 different designs, and you'll get one of each. And got that. And so the reverse sides too have some nice neutral balance that can go with it, just like all of our other papers that are scenic. So that's the Everyday Skies. Now we come to the Sale-a-Bration items. So these are papers that we have 3 different packages of papers that you can choose to purchase. I mean, not to purchase, to earn for free with every $60 in orders. So the first one is Toadstool Gardens. This is a 6x6 paper, so you get one of each. And it coordinates with a Toadstool Gardens type suite in the mini catalog, which you'll see. I don't have all the pieces of that yet, so I can't show you. But anyway, we've got, let's show you the reverse side of this too. All right, so we've got these toadstools. They're very popular, just a fun, whimsical type paper. I love the stripes. This paper is going to be great, even without there being toadstools, mushrooms, whatever. Just for all the different colors that it offers. I think it's well known that although I'm a pink gal, I really, really like the fresh freesia. So we'll see that a lot. And then next up, I've got what's called fruit salad. And this is also a Sale-a-Bration item, 6x6 paper. So we've got some pomegranates. I'm showing you both sides. We've got some pears and some fun bananas and strawberries, etc. Some pineapple there going on. We got kiwi. Fun fact, I'm allergic to kiwi, so I have to stay away from kiwi. But these are the different designs. Look at that. Looks like watermelon, both sides, right? Watermelon look. We've got a pineapple, and this is the pineapple slices. This side we've got some orange. It looks like center of an orange. We've got some melon, cantaloupe. That looks like the outside, maybe. Lemons and oranges with more lemons and oranges on the back. We've got some, I don't know why these are all crooked. We've got some apples, green and red. So that's always fun. Oh, here we go again. Bananas. We've got that yellow in the back. And then just a whole fruit salad going on here, right? So that is the fruit salad paper. And then finally, we get to my absolute favorite. This is the Bloom Impressions Designer Series paper. It is Sale-a-Bration only, which I did not write on my little piece of paper there, which I should have. It is Sale-a-Bration only, and I just love it. I know for some people it's a little busy, but I cannot get enough of it. So let me just share with you the 2 sides. So you've got a nice watercolory background for the reverse side if you don't want to use all the busyness. So we've got one, you're going to get one of each of these. Look at that great design. They're just soft enough. I love this. Isn't that great? I guess that's like a shy shamrock, maybe, color. Fun yellow flowers, lots of yellow going on. And here's some that fresh freesia that I love. Goes with Berry Burst so nicely. And then this very busy sheet, but imagine using just small pieces of it. Can really do a lot with it. So that is the collection of designer series papers that you can get for $38. You get just what I showed you here. It's 122 sheets plus the little die cuts and everything. But let's go ahead and make a card. We can't not make a card. So of course I'm using my very favorite new upcoming paper. This is the Bloom Impressions. And to be honest, I did this with my team at our team meeting. I had sent everybody a little kit, and I'm going to go ahead and do that with you. And it was a big hit, as it should be, because it has so many pretty things. So among the items that you can choose for Sale-a-Bration, there are a ton of them, but they have these little teeny tiny sequins, and they are purple sequins. They come in 4 different colors, and unfortunately I don't have a sheet left to be able to show you, because I was able to pre-order some and I used them all up or most of them. And then I took just 4 of the different sheets of the designer series paper. Now I used this side. You could use the reverse side of any of these, but I just cut them into 1 by 3 1/4. So there are 4 of these. And then I used, I cut out a bunch of butterflies. I'm just going to use 1 this time, but these are little butterflies that are part of another sneak peek. This is the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. I shared it last week as well, but it has I can never have enough butterflies. You know, every time they have a new butterfly, pretty much I have to get it. So this actually comes with, well, if you get the bundle, it comes with these dies that go with it. And what's nice is you get 2 of these little ones that you can, you know, put a whole flock of butterflies if you want on your card. So just a fun, very springy, versatile bundle. And especially I love the, shouldn't have closed that up so fast. I put my dies on these little magnetic sheets. This is fabulous. These are fabulous labels that you can use to stamp your words on. So we've got all these great words. So great versatile stamp set. So we've got that label that I've die cut. And then I just started with a piece of thick basic white cardstock folded in half. And then I'm going to take a piece of 3 1/2 by 4 1/2 basic white cardstock, and I'm going to line up my there's no particular order that these need to go in. And think about it, you could use this design or this template, if you will, with any designer series paper. Imagine doing this with the plaids and making it a masculine card. It's a great way to use up your scraps if you have them, or if you get the paper share. Imagine how many different cards and different designs you could make with 122 sheets of designer series paper, right? It's going to be a lot and very easy. Now, of course, you're probably going to want to do other things with them, but this particular design is very easy to work with. If you order the paper share, you're going to get the tutorial for this card with all the measurements and specific instructions. That'll be included in your packet. And the measurements are in the description for this video. So see how I've laid them on there? I just lined them up, and I think you saw I like to do the outside ones first, and then I do the inside ones. Just gives me a sense of where I'm putting it. Now we could just glue this down to our card, but I like to use dimensionals. And when I do so, something this big, I like to use the edges. So I'm going to put 1 line here. Now you could use as much or as little as you want, but I just take a bunch and I put it like that. And it just gives it a little bit more dimension when you add it to your card. It's super simple and it dresses it up. Hey, let's do it this way this time. And just going to center that right on the card. So there we go. Then I'm going to take my label and I'm going to stamp. This just says happy birthday from that stamp set. And I'm going to stamp it with Berry Burst ink. I don't know about you, but sometimes I didn't have my little long, thin block out. So I am using a bigger block and I put it on a diagonal so that I can better see. And you see, notice that I did do it off to the side because I know I'm going to want to put my butterfly on the left side. So there we go. I'm going to have to glue that down a little bit better, but then I'm going to put this on with some dimensionals. I'm just going to use 2. You could use, again, as many or as few as you want. And so nice that they fit so perfectly here. I like to put it not quite at the edge, so it gives a little bit more lift to the whole thing. I'm going to go off the edge of this layer here, just for interest. And then I'm going to take one of my butterflies and I'm going to adhere it here. So I'm going to use a little glue dot. Now we sell the mini glue dots, but on my desk, I always keep the ones that are from the paper pumpkin kits because I always have leftovers. Those paper pumpkin kits just come with so much stuff. And I don't see my take your pick tool. Oh, there it is, right here. I'm just going to use my take your pick tool to peel that off and put it right in that conveniently sized spot. And then I'm going to just remove this is how these come. They come on a sheet. And if you don't know what Paper Pumpkin is, it's a subscription that you get a box every month with all the supplies you need to make cards or 3D projects. It's always a surprise. But anyway, they come with the different adhesives that you need. So you usually get some dimensionals, some glue dots, or tear and tape, whatever works. So now lastly, we're going to take those little gems that I was talking about, and I'm going to just pick it up, and I'm going to put it right in the center of this butterfly. And then I'm just going to add them. Now they come in the small and the large, which is just what I love. I like to do 1 big, 2 small, or 1 small, 2 big. And there you have it. So you've got the happy birthday card and the very simple design. As I mentioned, the dimensions for all the pieces are in the description for this video. So I hope that you've enjoyed watching me make this card and going through all the different designer series papers. And again, if you're interested in getting 122 sheets of designer series paper as a sampler, please let me know. Again, I can be reached at Brenda Miller SU at optonline.net. You'll be able to find the link in my bio on my blog and in the description for this video. So thank you for joining me today. And next week is Christmas and Hanukkah. So I hope to be on. And if not, if I don't see you, if you're not able to, have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah, and we will see you the next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.